Merry Christmas, everybody. So the holidays are coming up and pretty much everyone's spending it with their family at home, tucked away, in bed waiting for Santa to come. But there's a whole other side to the holidays that most people don't get to see, and that is for the people who don't get to spend it at home, curled up in bed waiting for Santa. It's for the people who spend it in the hospital, my homies, my homeboys. And so I thought I'd share some interesting stories and just what is it like being in the hospital around the holidays? Do you still get the same joy? Do you still have the same magic moments? And yes, you do. They're a little strange, but you definitely still have them. Christmas in the hospital, and I'm speaking Christmas because I celebrate Christmas, is a time where all the freaking nurses wear Santa hats. Every single one of them. It gets to the point where I'm like, do they have big bends of Santa hats? And they're just all and then some of them go even crazier and have the Santa beards and all of that. It's a time where all of child life is on steroids. Child life are the people who work kind of behind the scenes, getting all the people who are in the hospital, pencils when they need them and taking care of them and helping them through surgery and all that. They go crazy. You just see the cart of child life people come by with toys twice a week, and they're like, do you want anything? And I'm like, yeah. And then they just give you free coloring books. And they're like, there you go, have a good Christmas. And they come back 3 hours later, a different cart of people being like, you want some gifts? And I'm like, sure. They got piles of gifts. It's awesome. It's like Santa Claus every day. The anesthesiologists also wear Christmas hats. Anesthesiologists are the people who put you under anesthesia when you go into surgery, like the name implies. And I remember I had this one anesthesiologist, super cute, kind of had a little anesthesiologist crush on him, which is weird because he's putting you under and then he intubates you and then sees you looking weird, so then I had no hope there. But I remember he dressed up for as Santa Claus around the holidays, which is nice and endearing in if you think about it, but then when you really think about it, you're going under anesthesia and you're sitting there with a mask, falling asleep, and you're seeing a Santa guy being like, okay, go on, and you see the beard and the hat, and he's like, okay, you're gonna be getting sleepy now. You're gonna be drifting off. And then the last thing you see is creepy Santa eyes staring you down. That memory is lodged in my brain. Just in general, the decorating part's probably my favorite part about the holiday, to be honest with you. You have tons of strange materials to make Christmas ornaments out of too, which is really cool. We made cotton ball Christmas ornaments, and we did a whole little doll family once out of medical equipment. We did the tissue box thing was the dog, and then we made a little needle and we took off the top and did that as the mother and all that, and so we had little dolls under the tree and cute stuff like that. Off the record, I have had 3 Christmas trees. On the record, Christmas trees are illegal, as are twinkle lights. We don't put them in hospitals. You just have to be able to sweet talk them and be like, but it's Christmas. But no, but it's Christmas and I need a tree. It works, sometimes, if you have a big smile. Most of the time, hospital food sucks, just as a, rule of thumb, it sucks. But around the holidays, they make these little, sweet potato patty things, and I don't even know what they do. There's no marshmallows or anything in them, but they're so good. And I remember, because I can eat so many calories as a CFer, I'm allowed to do this thing where it's called over ordering, where you're literally allowed to fill on the menu, you're allowed to say what you want, and then you can write next to it, you can be times 10 times 15, right? That's what I do with the chocolate puddings. So around the holidays, I'll do a sweet potato patties times 10. So it'll be a really weird tray with nothing, but a plate of sweet potato patties. So friggin' weirdo. I think a lot of people tend to think of the hospital as being a place away from those that you care about and away from those that you love. But in actuality, and especially when you're like me and you spend so much time, being in the hospital kind of fits around the holidays because it's where a lot of the people you care about are, and you get to just have one huge Christmas party and stay in one place, and you don't have to go do family holiday stuff or shop for anyone. They totally let you off the hook for not getting anyone any Christmas gifts. It's awesome. So I wish you all an amazing holidays and an amazing Christmas, and I hope you get all the gifts you ever asked for, and please feel free to subscribe and like, and Merry Christmas, everyone. and a Happy New Year. Dun dun.